Okay, Rosie, so you scored 26 in the first paper. Let's see if you can do better than that on this one. That's correct. Well, that is correct. 2 marks. That is correct. As is that, as is that. And that's a lovely symmetry there. So you've got full marks on the first page, 7 marks. Quadrilateral, 4-sided shape, 2 lines of symmetry, rectangle. Take a look at my video clip for that. 2, 5, 7, 8 is correct. Now, there's a few mistakes with this one. First of all, it has to be odd. Yours ends in an 8, so it's even. So it either needs to end in a 7 or a 5. And to make the largest number possible, you want the biggest number in the thousands column. So you need to have the 8 there, and so on. So there's a few mistakes in that one. This is correct, this is correct. Mistake here, you haven't read the question. You've got 2 £20 notes. You've worked with 1 £20 note. Okay, those 3 are correct. This one isn't. It's in fact 600. And in the exam, you'd have the tools with you to work that out. If you've got your ruler, you'd measure one side of the page and it would be 30 centimeters. The other side of the page would be 20. 30 times 20 for the area is 600. So you get 3 out of 4 for that. Total for the page, 5. Now, there are 50 tickets in that drum, not 20. So the chances of pulling a yellow 7 is 1 out of 50, not 20. And here you're using the right number, 50. Harry is correct and your explanation is perfect. That is correct. This isn't. In year 9 you have got 72 girls. It's not 72, it's 70. 12 sixes are 72, sorry, yeah, 72 girls. But you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12s are 60 plus the extra half, which would be 66. So it's not 56, it's 66. So we have got no marks for that one. That one is correct. It is 76 and 78, but that doesn't add up to 151. It adds up to 154. And it's fallen, and that's good. Even though we're just talking about you're just talking about girls, your explanation is correct. Sorry, Rosie, give me a sec. Hello? Yes, please. Okay, yes, please. Can I ring you back? Can I ring you back? Bye. Sorry, Rosie, granddaughter phoning that. So we'll give you that one, but you should be talking not just about the girls, but overall the number of pupils that are falling. 2, 3, 4, 5 for that one. 27 and 57 are correct. You're doing the right thing there, you just haven't finished the work. 11H take away 4H is 7H. So I can't give you the mark because there's only 1 mark for the question. Take a look at my clip for that, see if that makes sense. 42 is the right answer for that. That is right. You're timesing the front number by 4 to get the Y number. So here you've got to do A times 4, or 4A is not 6, it's an A. So only 1 mark there. For this, you count the number of cubes in one layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 3 layers, each with 7 cubes in, so there's 21 cubes, and then it's asking you to give your answer, and volume is cm3. If it's asking you to measure a size of, and it's given in this form with a little roof on, that's telling you that they want an angle. They don't want you to measure the length of AB and the length of BC. They need you to use a protractor to find that angle size there. Total for the page 5. Again, take a look at my video clip there. Your workings there are perfect. 3 for the page. He hasn't travelled 40 miles because he didn't start at 0. He started at 10. So in the first hour, he's travelled 10, 20, 30 miles. It isn't 45 minutes. Okay, he stopped from there to there and from there to there. Now that distance is 30 minutes, that's easy, but this is a bit trickier. What you have to do is first of all work out how many minutes each little square represents. You can see here that you've got 10 little squares covering 60 minutes, so 60 divided by 10 is 6, so each little square is 6 minutes. So that distance is going to be 30 minutes plus another 2 squares, which is another 12 minutes. Explain how you can decide. It is before, but you're not telling me how you know. I'm looking for you to tell me that that line is steeper than that line, which means he's travelled more quickly. And that's wrong because you're not using 6 minutes a square. So no marks for that question. 1 hour 54 is correct. Well done. Reading to Coventry. Right, you need to find out first of all what time train he's getting, what time it arrives in Coventry, then add your hour 20 minutes on, then work out what time train he's coming back on. So you're just working out time there without any linkage to the transport he can take. Okay, so your method is wrong. Have a look at how I've tried to explain that in the video, see if it helps. 2 marks for the page. Okay, question 13 is the next one you've had a go at, and that's very good. Again, watch how I've explained that and that. 5 marks for the page. This is good. You've drawn your crosses in the right place. It is positive. Yours is 4,300, and your line of best fit is pretty good as well. So full marks for that. You have correctly enlarged the shape, so you're going to get 2 marks for correctly enlarging the shape, but you've used this center of enlargement wrong. What you have to do with this tells you where to start drawing your enlargement. If the distance between the original shape and the center of enlargement is 2 squares horizontally, then you need to double that because it's times 2 enlargement. So you're going to start your shape 4 squares along, which is there. So your shape should be going from there. So you're going to lose that mark. With this one, you've correctly reflected the shape, but your mirror has been laid along that line there. Okay, it's going along there. Well, that isn't the line x equals 1. The line x equals 1 is the line where the x coordinate is always 1. The x coordinate is always 1 along this line, which means if that's where your mirror lies, the reflection goes there. So you get 1 mark for a correct reflection, but lose a mark because your mirror is in the wrong place. So 8 marks for that page. This one's not right because you have rotated it through half a turn or 180 degrees about there, not a quarter of a turn. So you're going to get 1 mark for a rotation about that point, but you've gone too far. That's correct, that's correct, well done. This is called loci. Have a look at what I've done. Have a look on Jones the sums. That's quite easy to practice. And you correctly spotting that it's going up in 6s, but you haven't done anything with it, so you're not going to get, there's not enough work there to merit a mark. We'll be practicing questions like that very soon. So for this paper then, Rosie, you have got 7, 12, 17, 22, 25, 27, 32, 40, 45, 45 out of 100. 45 out of 100 is a grade E. In the first paper that you sat for me, which was the partner to this paper, you scored 26. So already you're much better, performing much better than you were last week. Together that would give you a score of 71 out of 200, which overall would be a grade F. So overall a grade F, but you can see there that already you are making big improvements.